Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today, I feel guided for another collective reading. And in these collective readings, I pick up on all the messages that want to come through and I bring them together in one longer reading. So sometimes the messages are related to each other, sometimes I pick up on different storylines. So it's up to you to feel intuitively if the whole reading is for you or not. So you can listen to the whole reading and you will consciously and or unconsciously pick out the messages that are for you. Or if you feel like at first the whole reading is not for me, then you can tap into your intuition, move over the timeline and stop where your intuition tells you to stop. And then there will be a message or messages for you. Okay, collective. The first big message that is here is one of gaining momentum. There is movement. If something was stagnant before it's starting to move, if something was moving already, it's gaining momentum. There is an acceleration in tempo. And for most of you, this is related to partnerships, relationships. There are a lot of unexpected events that are wanting to come through into your energy field, into your field of experience, into your physical reality. There is an energy here of breakthrough. And again, with these things that were stagnant before or things that you felt stuck in before, there is a lot of breakthrough coming in. So, gaining momentum. To put it all together, it's gaining momentum in very different areas. Will be a different story for each and every one. But the energy that is here is really one of gaining momentum. Gaining momentum, breakthroughs, unexpected events. What is also here, because I feel my voice, my energy also while I speak, it's getting there is kind of a shake in my voice, so there is tension in my body also, which is it's an energy of excitement. It's an energy of things are happening. It's an energy of I spoke about this before, but the energy of excitement and fear feels the same in the body. So you can experience it also as being fear, but it can also be that certain situations show up for you that they trigger your fear. And there it's really about stepping through it, facing your fear. Always do this from a place of love and care for yourself. Don't throw yourself at the wolves, but from a loving, caring place of yourself. The energy that is here is also asking you to really face what is in front of you. And whatever scares you, it will keep on showing up in different scenarios up until the moment that you decide to face it. And the thing with situations that we fear is also it's a lot more scary in our minds. Most of the times it's a lot more scary in our mind. When we actually step through the fear, we realize that it's a lot more easy than we imagined it to be. So whatever shows up for you, go with it. Ride the wave. Because in the end, it's all for your highest good. And again, if you resist, it will keep on showing up until the moment that you say, okay, let's do this. Let's go for this. And universe is supporting whatever is showing up. It's supporting to move through in a tempo that is a lot more fast than it was before. What else is here? I do feel for quite a lot of you there is an energy of transforming this fear. I do feel the fear which is most prominent here. And you probably also hear it in my voice. I feel it in my body. It's coming from my stomach. And it's making me anxious. It's making me nervous. So I feel for a lot of you the things that you fear and that you maybe put aside, that you didn't want to look at, might show up for you. But don't fear the darkness. Don't fear these fears. Just shine light upon them. Give them a loving space to be there and to see what it actually is. And when you shine light upon it, when you actually look into it, you will see that it's not so scary as you thought it was. But I feel this, it's coming up because it wants to be transformed. It wants to be alchemized. It wants to be released also, but to release, it needs to be faced. And by facing, you also transform it into something different. So let's see where this is going. The breakthrough also that is there. This is, again, coming back to the fear. If we put certain things aside, they will keep on showing up. And then the moment that we choose to face that, to step through it, it's a big moment of breakthrough, It brings up, or it shows us certain sides of ourselves that we were not fully aware of. It brings up your strength. It brings up your courage. It brings up your value to be able to see that, to be able to see yourself in your strength. There is more here. Let me first pull some numbers because I feel some numbers want to be shown here. This fear is also related because the energy of gaining momentum also has to do with a lot of unexpected things showing up. And there is also this fear of the unknown that is here. Certain things that are unexpected. It can be in both ways, no? It can be pleasant and it can be unpleasant. I do feel there are both sides here, excitement, fear. But the first message was really for for the ones that are here, that will be confronted with certain fear, or in this moment that you are watching this, that certain things showed up for you that are making you experience fear or stress, anxiety in a sense. But it's both sides. And then there is again this unknown, learning to embrace the unknown. It's so important. We are in, again, although this is a timeless reading, but we are in a time of big transformation. And change also comes with embracing the unknown. There is a moment in between that you step into the void from a place of faith and from a place of trust. And it can be fearful, but there is nothing to be fearful of, because this void, this emptiness, this unknown, it holds the potential for so many new things. It holds the potential for creation. Rising up, I also feel here. Rising up. We have a lot of fives here. We have a lot of eights here. Change. Portals. Union. Partnerships. Things taking form in the physical world. Infinity. As within, so without. As above, so below. And again, a lot of force, a lot of force. Things taking form in the physical reality. And self-care is also here. So whatever situation, always at all times, take very good care of yourself. Hold yourself in a safe space, in a loving space, in a caring space. Get out of your comfort zone, but don't don't overdo that or overdo that. What I feel here is allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone, because this is also a part of change, getting out of your comfort zone. But don't ignore if your system is putting up a red flag. Don't go too far. Don't push yourself too far. Don't push. Just go with it in your own tempo. Always at all times check in with yourself. And come back to what is true. According to creations, whatever you are creating, whatever you are doing that feels right to your soul, also there, allow yourself to come out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to experience, to explore, to experiment with new things, with new ideas, new ways of doing things. Breathe breathe through the tension in your body. Okay, let's see what else is here. There is a message here for someone, someone who is creative with painting or drawing. There is a message in here if you feel stuck in a way to use different shapes to certain shapes that feel more free than the shapes or than the lines that you are using now. As I'm seeing it, or as it's been shown, is someone trying to to draw something very detailed, and then there is this, it's a hand is coming through and like taking a brush with paint and making a spiral, but very free. So don't focus too much on details if you feel stuck, according to drawing, according to painting. Allow yourself to paint or to draw freely. It doesn't have to look like anything. It's just about allowing this flow, allowing your creative flow, to come through. So don't get stuck into details. And also there, use new things. Try out new things. Experiment with new things. There is something here also with colors. This is also related to whom I was speaking to with the drawing, with the painting, but this is for more people also. There is something with changing the colors. And this feels like it's related to home, clothes, the colors that you use to make something. Change the color. Change the colors. And don't think about that. It's about allowing this creative flow to come through. Allow yourself to, or give yourself space to just express. Again, it doesn't have to look like anything. It doesn't have to look like something. It's just about expressing. And the more you express, the more it will get clear to you where you want to go with that. But in this moment, it's just about expressing what wants to be expressed, and giving this creativity that is there a place to be expressed, giving it an opening. There is a message here for some, if you have a cat or if you have an encounter with a cat. Look into what the cat is doing. Take a moment to observe the behavior of your cat. It might be a mirror to show you something what you are not seeing. It's also possible when you take a moment to be in silence and to observe your cat or a cat that you have an encounter with, that certain messages will come through. And there it's about the fact that you put your focus, that you put your human eyes into a state of observation. This state opens up your pineal glands. It opens up your receptivity for messages to come in. And it's also by focusing on this cat, by observing the cat, that you will realize something about how to still your mind to receive more downloads, to receive more messages. But don't analyze while you are doing that. It will pop in later on. So the moment your cat or a cat catches your attention, just go into a state of observation. Allow your eyes to rest on whatever the cat is doing. There is a message here for some to go out at night or when it's dark and to observe the sky. And I feel this is related also with the message from the cat. This is also about observing the sky with your physical eyes, and by your physical eyes being focused up onto something, that your mind silences and your receptivity opens for messages, for higher messages to come through. Also there it's about allowing your human eyes to observe something which creates space for downloads. And this is not only in the night, but I really feel the night coming through here. So for some, it's also about when you go to sleep, to imagine something in front of you and to focus your attention on that from a state of observation, not analyzing, just observing, which creates again space for certain downloads. It's about quieting the mind by focusing up onto something else or by observing something else. If someone is drawn to certain gems, certain crystals, also here for some, I feel the message to, if you are wearing or carrying a certain crystal for a long time already with you, to change that. Seek another one. Seek a different crystal. Also one that resonates with you, but it's about changing what you are carrying with you closely. Look into new gems. Look into new crystals. And I also feel again to this message of allowing your physical eyes to rest upon to something, to observe something. Also with the crystals, if you are fascinated by a certain crystal, allow your physical eyes to observe the crystal. Also that will create space for higher knowledge to stream in your system. And for some, there is a message here to do that with a candle, staring in a candle. If you hear any sounds, it's my doggy. What else is here? Express yourself. Whatever that means for you, and in whatever way feels in resonance with you, express yourself. Whatever it is. Feelings, creativity, words, but express yourself, which can also mean to speak out what you feel, to speak out what is being moved inside of you, to yourself, or in a form of creativity. It can also be in a moment of connection with your guidance, but express what you are experiencing in whatever way feels comfortable for you. I felt, but there is also something, also allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone. But the expression, whatever is living inside of you, wants to be expressed in whatever way feels right for you. Root chakra is also coming through here. So keep yourself grounded. Be in your body, especially in moments of big change, big transformation. Be fully present in your body. Ground yourself. Walking barefoot is one of the best ways, or one of the easiest ways. Put your hands in the earth, put your feet on the earth, but ground. Or imagine in a moment of meditation, in a moment of connection, your root system. Make sure that you are very rooted in yourself, rooted into Mother Earth. And trust. Trust. Whatever you are going through, you can handle. Otherwise, it would not show up for you on your path. Trust. Trust in your guidance, trust in God, Source, Spirit, trust in the higher plan for this, and trust in yourself. I hear create a warm, cozy place for yourself. That is a message for someone or for some. Create a warm, cozy place for yourself. It's the same as create this loving, caring, nurturing space for yourself, this safe space for yourself. But the words warm and cozy are relevant for someone. Whatever wants to bloom, whatever new sprouts within you, whatever comes out again there, give it a place of expression. Give it space to be expressed. A lot of new is being birthed at this time, and allow it to be birthed. Allow it to be born. Allow yourself to bloom also. There is a message in here also for someone um, to imagine in moments of connection, in moments of meditation, to imagine your chakras as being flowers, that are open or opening. And the root chakra, for some, is really asking for attention. So always start with the root. Make sure that you are rooted, that you are strongly rooted within the earth, within your body, to be strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Make sure that you are very rooted, grounded. The more rooted you are, the more bright you can bloom. And nourish yourself. Self-care, self-love, Be conscious, be aware, be awake during this time. Because again, a lot of downloads are coming in, a lot of new things are being birthed. So in the first place, take care of your vessel to be able to handle all of that in the best possible way. And again, I feel here the both sides coming back to the fear and the excitement to be able to, whatever will show up for you, always make sure that you are very good rooted and very good grounded. If it's something that is very excited, that you can ride this wave in the best possible way. If it's something that triggers your fear, that asks for you to face your fear, that you can also ride that wave in the best possible way. A lot of insights coming in, a lot of clarity coming in, a lot of downloads coming in, and all with the purpose of awakening to truth. A lot is changing. A lot is changing and a lot is being flipped upside down. Be still enough to hear the whispers. Be quiet enough to hear the whispers. And again, for many of you, it's really relevant to focus or observe your physical eyes up onto something which will allow this opening, which will allow the downloads to pour in a gentle way. And again, if you feel stress, if you feel your body in tension, breathe through it, ground, and know that you got this. Whatever shows up for you is right for you. And it's the right time for it. Otherwise, it would not show up in the moment that it shows up. One more. Where am I? One more. Joy. Beautiful. I like this to end the reading. Allow yourself to enjoy also. Allow yourself to enjoy. Coming back to fear and excitement, if it's situations that show up for you that ask from you to step and to face your fear, also in that process or in the pauses of that process, allow yourself to enjoy, to do things that you enjoy. If it's things that are, or if it's situations that are very exciting, then for sure enjoy. But in general, do put some extra time and energy in activities that bring you joy. Ground and tap into your heart space. Tap into your heart space and connect. Connect at all times, whatever you are going through. Connect to God's Source Spirit and ask God's Source Spirit to walk you through any experience you are going through, pleasant or unpleasant. You got this. And enjoy. Allow yourself to do things that bring you joy. Simple joy, pure joy, authentic joy, true joy. Okay, my beautiful collective, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.